sorry for your loss. It was 40 years ago, on May 29th, 1973, that my sister was killed, murdered by a black guy. And I chose not to be angry or unforgiving about that to this day. And I just wonder, why is it that you two have been brought here to share your pain about your loss with the nation? Were you called because we wanted to arouse passions and prejudices against people from or against illegal immigrants? Is it because we wanted people to think that all illegal immigrants are from Mexico, they're Hispanic? Is it because we wanted everyone to feel that all immigrants, illegal immigrants, are criminals or drunk drivers or somehow the scourge of our community? Is that why you all were brought here? I can't think of any reason why other than that you all are here.
Can I answer that?
And I think that this kind of passion and this kind of emotion really is ill-placed for our consideration of legislation before us. And I appreciate the law enforcement personnel who put their lives on the line every day. They're asked to do more, increasingly with less. And they are frustrated because they have a job to do. And if the federal government can't get its act together, which it has not done, then it falls on local law enforcement. And there's nothing to, and it falls on local law enforcement. Prosecution also falls on our jails. The citizens are paying for that. But there's a deeper reason behind this that leads to our frustration with each other, and we end up pointing fingers at each other while there is money-making going on. That money-making, ladies and gentlemen, is from the profits of incarceration. And so illegal immigrants can be a source of revenue for companies like or private prison, for-profit private prison companies, skyrocketing stock value on Wall Street. Corrections Corporation of America, CEO Damon Henninger, back in the week of February 20th on a conference call to investors, assuring them that incarceration rates will remain high and immigration detention will be a strong source of business for the foreseeable future. Do y'all understand how public policy can result in dollars in the pocket of business interest? And so what's happening is we have turned our attention away from those who are making the money, and we're blaming each other for everything that ails us. And it's really time for this game to to end. The private prison corporations are members of ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council, that drafts bills state by state and introduced here in the federal government that result in these kinds of growth opportunities for business. It's wrong, it's immoral, and it's hurting, it's killing America.
Time of the gentleman has expired. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Idaho, Mr. Labrador, for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I just wonder if before I have my time, if Mr. Shaw and Ms. Durden can actually answer the question, because that's one of the most ridiculous presentations that I have ever.
Well, now, Mr. Labrador.
I'm sorry,
Mr. Labrador.
But
I'm not going to stoop to the posture you cannot come here and insult another member. I think that's against the rules.
I just believe that if you just call them out for coming out here, and you said that they were
if you have a question that you want to ask them,
sir, I will do it
fine.
the way that I will do it.
But
I just
don't
think
get them to answer my question and you not have.
The gentlemen will both suspend.
You not use your time.
The gentlemen will both suspend.